We sure are getting heaped up in the darkness now, eh? Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in the air, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?
Okay, so we switched to video now to speed up the presentation. So we're running a video now. Basically, you hear the siren noise. This is a call to arms for players in the area. This is a part of our multiplayer philosophy. We're really sort of inviting players to come and defend the police station. The barricades are under attack. The police station is under attack. This is an event for multiple players to jump in and help each other out. And we sort of really want to encourage those sort of events throughout the game. We really want players to jump in and just sort of join with other people, join strangers, and just sort of meet each other. It's a world for multiple players. That's what we're aiming for. And we've found that our philosophy over the years at Funcom is that the best experiences in any games are shared experiences. And this is just one example of sort of how we build these missions around making sure that people can play together and really enjoy themselves as teams. So, moving on from this sort of section of the assault, which continues for a while, we've now moved to the southern side of the police station. The zombies are still coming. They're still attacking, wave after wave. And so this is where we sort of move back into the storytelling part of the game. This is sort of where we say, okay, as players sort of start to overcome the assault, as they move down the street, as they push these zombies back, they're looking to find the source. What's causing this? Why this sudden attack on the police station? And as we move forward to the end of the road, we find out that it's the Draug Warmonger. This is one of the bosses in the game who's controlling the zombies and sending them to attack the police station. And so once again, this is another example of how we, again, we don't need to have dialogue all the time. We just let the story be told through the gameplay. And this is just another boss fight with the Draug Warmonger, who's he's a pretty interesting warrior type of guy, and it's a good fight. And it's sort of multiplayer compatible. Again, other players running past, they see this massive boss, they want to jump in and help out, they can. It's no problem at all. And we're really about sort of making sure that people feel comfortable in the world. Alright, now we're going to show you a new mission type. It's something that I don't think has ever been done before in an MMORPG. These green mission icons stand for investigation missions. And investigation missions is something that we're really excited about. And I'm going to let Henry Hawthorne give us a little more information about this one.
I'm with the Illuminati. I don't have a badge or anything like that. I'm what you might call a hobbyist member. But I earned it. I did extensive research on the net. The code words I followed led me to forums. Secret forums. Forums that don't show up on Google. And I'm an avid poster. A valued poster. I know there are paths in Kingsmouth not on any map. The work of the Illuminati is everywhere. A secret gospel, chapter and verse throughout the town. Signs and formulae.
Okay. So as Ragnar mentioned earlier, story informs everything we do, and in this case, we really want players to sort of take a look around, look at their world, see the symbolism that we've built in. Here we have the eye in the pyramid of the Illuminati, not just on the walls of the church, but also on the sewer hubcaps. And players can sort of follow these symbols. We're sort of inviting players to just jump in, use their brains a bit, and really sort of immerse themselves in the symbolism and the culture of Kingsmouth itself. And of course, we can't have a conspiracy without a black helicopter. What would be the point? So, I mean, there's our token black helicopter, if you will. All right, so moving onwards. These missions are all about sort of players working together to solve puzzles in the world. And it's kind of very exciting because as we get to the second tier here, you'll see that we're really taking it not just in the game, but beyond the game. So that the symbols here lead the players eventually to a plaque. The plaque mentions two names. Now, these are people who really existed in the real world. And this is a temporary UI, I might add. We're getting something new for this. Players can look up these people on Google, right? Find out who they were. With links to the Bavarian Illuminati. Or was a painter, actually, I should say. He's not alive. And Hall was also linked to the New England area at this time as a poet. And as you see, their last names form Town and Hall, which is an obvious part of the clue. But then you arrive here at the town hall and there's all these paintings on the walls and you look for the painting and that brings up the next clue. Now the next clue mentions that well, what does that mean? If you look up, you will find out. And this house is known as... So players then use a code that they find in that Bible verse to access the basement, and here they discover some of the secrets of the Illuminati that have been hidden in Kingsmouth. What we're really trying to do here with these sort of missions is create what I call player mind space, mind share, if you will. We want players thinking about the game, forming communities around the game, working together to solve these investigation missions in the game. And you never know what they're going to uncover in the dark places beneath the cities in the world.